That is, a rich or successful person does not follow the herd, ever. You understand? You don't follow the herd ever. What a prosperous person does is perform the opposite of what is generally expected of them and hedges themselves in order to make the best out of every situation. And this is exactly what you should be doing starting right now. Next lovely page. We're almost done here. Next, learn to observe. Don't just look at things, okay? Focus on them. Gain knowledge of whatever it is you are looking at and try to think about why it is that that thing, whatever it might have been, caught your attention. In the first place, observation exercises allow your brain to work independently of conscious thought. And after a while of doing this, you will be stunned. I do it all the time. You will be stunned at how such a simple thing, just observing things, will have a profound effect on the way your brain functions and allows you to process information. Starting today, now, okay, it is imperative for you to begin to allow your brain to process unconscious thoughts. And you will do this by simply observing. Observe things. Okay? Next, listen. Learn to freaking listen. I do not care how smart you think you are. In fact, if you believe you are smarter than everybody else, that means you're probably the stupidest person in the room. That's the truth. Me, I never think like that. I realize clearly that I have a lot to learn from every single person I meet. I know for a fact I have stuff I could learn from you. And that's why I can't wait to read the comments of this video. That's the truth. Once you start to listen to people and not just hear them, okay? Once you start to listen to people and not just hear them, very profound statement, okay? An entirely new world is going to open up for you. Next, engage in conversation. Engaging in conversation with people. Once you learn the skills of observation and listening, okay, it's going to transform you like you cannot believe. You're going to be a new person after this video, beyond any shadow of any doubt. Debt-free too. All right, now, I want you to start asking questions. That's a key, all right? People today don't want to look stupid. So what do? They don't ask questions. In my opinion, I'm reading this. In my opinion, not asking questions is one of the stupidest things anyone can do. An inquisitive person is a thinking person. Next, never, and I cannot stress this enough, never prejudge anyone. A vast percentage of people worldwide have developed a horrid psychological issue. This is a mental issue, it's a disease. And that is the prejudgment of people based upon a plethora of things. Think about it for a moment. Do you prejudge people? I want you to, as of this moment, cease to do that. Okay. This type of thinking stifles free thought. Free thought, free action, and free movement are your keys to becoming a successful person in life. If you embrace these three things, free thought, free action, and free movement, well, you have no idea the doors that are going to open to you in your life. You have no idea, but you will. There's no doubt about it. All right, so again, don't prejudge anyone. This type of thinking stifles free thought perhaps more than anything else. It is also this type of thinking which places you at a great disadvantage. By cutting yourself off from others, for whatever reason, you are not allowing yourself to grow intellectually. And while others are continuing to develop in this manner, you will be stagnated. It is you, then, who will be prejudged by others and thought of as ignorant. You're not going to be thought of as ignorant, okay? Not going to happen. People will isolate you and not want to be involved with you. Is that the kind of life you want to live now? That's not the life a successful person leads. That's not the life I lead. I can promise you that. If you have a particular issue with a specific type of person, I want you to consider why that is. Then I want you to perform this exercise. I want you to go out, okay? Find a bench somewhere, maybe in a park, anywhere, and locate a person fitting your prejudged profile, okay? Now, locate a person or a group of people who fit into your predetermined mental picture. I want you to sit there and, without being overt, obviously, observe that person or group of people. Then I want you to engage that person or group of people that fit into your predetermined criteria. Engage them. Talk to them. Listen to them, and know that person. Okay? I know for a fact that after you do these things, you're going to shock yourself and understand why I am telling you right here and right now that prejudgment of anyone, class, creed, anything of people is not hurting them. It is destroying you from the inside, okay? A successful individual is always seeking to engage and be involved with others at every level. You got that? And create a persona of approachability. You want to be the person that people go to find out what's happening. You understand? This will set you in such an esteemed place. You have no idea. Being approachable, people find that they're drawn to people like that. And these are the characteristics of a successful person who want to acquire those qualities as well. Let's move on. After, and not before you create this new you, so to speak, I want you to again envision how you want your life to be. If you have allowed your brain to process unconscious thoughts by breaking the mold which society has pressed onto you, you've been pushed into a mold. That's what I'm trying to envision. I'm trying to weigh on you. You have been pushed into a mold by society. You're not going to allow that happen. Be average. You're not going to be average anymore. After this, you are going to be way above average. Okay, so after enough, before you create this new you, I want you to gain and envision how you want your new life to be. If you have allowed your brain to process unconscious thought by breaking the mold that society has pressed onto you, it will be your mind which will lead you on a path to prosperity. The law of attraction. Allow me to explain at this point, without unconscious thought, believe it or not, simply by having the ability to process unconscious thought, you're reprogramming your brain in a hardwired way, and a path to success will open up right before you. All right? This is life-altering material I'm covering with you here. And again, you want a hard copy? There's a link in the description. Now, doors, which have been closed to you for years, perhaps forever until this point, will simply open up for you. And this and much more will have come about by simply altering your thought processes, which subsequently will allow your unconscious thought to help you achieve your true self. This is what this is all about, achieving who you really are. Finding out who you really are is not that hard. Okay? Free thought, free action, free movement.